StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Kelazhur and True on Frost, the latter edition. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player, it is True. And in the top left side of the map, we have the red Terran player, it is Kelazhur. So this is from the finals of Cheeseadelphia Summer 2016. That wrapped up a while ago now, but I figured I didn't actually cast any of the games from the finals of this tournament, so I figured I'd grab one of these between True and Kelazhur. It is a best of 7 series. I'm not going to tell you which game this is or when it was, because I think that might spoil some things, but it is a ZVT for you guys here on Frost between two of the more popular players on the channel. True has definitely been gathering a huge following, representing Psystorm Gaming after his recent wins in, just taking down players like Pult, taking down all sorts of great other people, like he beat Jason, he beat Bales to get here, and now he's coming up against Kelazhur, who is from Root Gaming, which means he's no slouch either. Root doesn't let, just terrible players into their organization, that's for sure. So, here we go. Actually, that was a pool. I was going to say a very standard opening from True, but no, it's a hatch first into a pool. Into an extractor. He's planning on getting some lings out early, which again, Kelazhur has been known to go for this 3 racks Reaper stuff. And the earlier your pool is out as a Zerg player, the better off you're going to be. So I think that's exactly what we're seeing here from True. But it looks like, yeah, this is not going to be a 3 racks Reaper at all out of Kelazhur. But it is going to be a Reaper, one Reaper. We're going to go ahead and name him, what the heck, Duterte? Looks French or something, Duterte, or Duterte. D-U-T-R-T-E. That was suggested. Somebody wanted me to name a Reaper Duterte, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys. And this is his name. We might just call him Du for short. Yes, Du sounds very nice, actually. Here he comes, Duterte, moving across the map with the StarCraft stars on his shoulders. Actually, the StarCraft guy has been doing some Heroes of the Storm stuff as well, which is actually very funny if you've played much Heroes of the Storm at all. Wait, is that Heroes he did? Or was that just co-op? I'm a giant liar. I think it was just co-op that he did. Somebody else does cartoons about Heroes of the Swarm, though. I can't remember who it is. Not the StarCraft guy, I don't think. Maybe it is. Been too long, and I'm too old. KD8 charge, not hitting much of anything there. Trying to kill so many lings, but there are so many lings. There are 6 lings out. Maybe a drone kill. Good reaction time by True, getting the drone out of there, out of the crossfire, before bad things happened. Oh, can he get this one? KD8 charge. Good fire, and drone kill. Oh! Ah, Duterte, you got a drone kill. Nicely done, and weakening some of those lings. Beautiful play from this Reaper thus far. Already putting him probably in the top 25% of all Reapers that have ever been on this channel. Queens starting to number here. There's 2 of them, 1 more in production as well. Actually, are there 3? No, actually bringing the Queen down. Ling's getting surrounded on the Reaper. Nope, can't quite kill him. Can't quite take him down, but the Queen's getting some shots off with that range. Spreading the creep, Duterte decides it's time to leave, time to get the crap on out of there. And a bunker being thrown down at the front for the Kelazhur. Going to throw 4 Marines in there and then be pretty safe. Pretty safe from Ling attack anyway. Roach's Ravagers do a little bit better against those, but Lings are mostly terrible in that situation. Tank coming out too. Pneumatized Carapace being researched for True. That rhyme, it was kind of a terrible rhyme, but it's definitely a rhyme. Throwing down some creep tumors, blorp blorp, and taking a 3rd base is True just to the left of his natural and his main. 3rd command center for True yet, or Kelazhur yet? No. No, I don't think there is. Just throwing up a tank, playing clearly defensively, getting a starport with a medevac. Barracks tossed down onto the tech lab. Factory landing, barracks landing onto this now evacuated reactor. Boop. And there it is. Alright, so it looks like a very, very standard Marine medevac. Maybe tank play. Could be Widowmines as well, though. A lot of lings coming out for True. He loves his lings, man. He's so effective with his Zerglings. Duterte, you doing more stuff? You just got that 3rd Duterte? You did. Good scout. Duterte, enjoy that very much. And here comes some flying tank harass out of Root's Kelazhur. Haven't seen this very much recently. At least not outside King Sejong Station. That's something we've definitely seen a lot. But, yeah, I was going to say against... in our TVZ situations, I don't know that flying tank has been all that useful, but here we go. Kelazhur's going to try to make this thing work. Getting some shots off on the Queen's Reaper, flying in there too so bravely, especially considering he's terrible against Queen. But in range of the hatchery, basically forces True to try to engage here. This is interesting. He has a lot of lings, though. I've been watching that production tab. There are a ton ton of Lings. And actually, they're over here. Dropling. Oh, no. Drop Lord time by True. All right, so single tank is attacking this hatchery, but guess what? Lings attacking the front door. Lings dropping into the main base. Can they get through this bunker? No. So the Lings inside the main are on their own. Viking going to take out these Overlords eventually, but there are Lings all over the place. Here in the main base here, getting rid of add-ons. That was actually a tech lab that died. Reactor might die here as well. SCV Marine coming up trying to deal with this, but there's nowhere to go. Overlords are dying left and right. Finally clearing out the tank with some Lings and a Queen down at the natural base, but the Lings still alive. Here for True. Inside this main base is looking very bad for our Terran player indeed. Getting a good surround on the Marines, taking out a bunch of them, but more, I think there might just be too many Marines here. Kelazhur cleaning them out, they do. Managing to clean it out. The Viking was a bit of a lucky stroke there. I'm not sure if Kelazhur knew the drops were coming, but it proved to be very useful, killing 3 Overlords. And in the end, resources lost 1,300 for True, 800 for Kelazhur. Hatchery did not end up falling for True. He kept his third around. Again, thanks to the Queen Ling pressure on that tank. And I think thanks to the fact that Kelazhur was a little bit distracted back at home, which allowed True to break out of that a little bit more easily than he otherwise would. Baneling Nest, Lair, Lings, Queens, melee attack, level 1 for True. We've got an armory, +1/+1 on those Marines and Marauders, as well as combat shield being researched right now. Is he still True? Is still sending flying Overlords all over the place. That one's a Drop Lord. Gonna go for that Drop Lord again. There we go, loading up, heading on in. A small push from Kelazhur right up the middle with the tanks and the Marines. Landing on the low ground with the tank. Here comes a scan. Yep, Creep Tumor's getting killed all over the place. Tank with 1 kill now. I think that's Creep Tumor. Doesn't quite count, I don't think. But still, it counts on the stat sheet, and that's really all that what matters. Where are the Marines going home? Marines, where are you going? You can't leave this tank alone. Drop Lord flying in, though. 6 Lings, 8 Lings, 8 Lings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Lings, and go! And go. There we go. True, finally moving in, taking out the SCV that was going to build a 3rd command center. That's a big deal. Going after these constructing barracks as well, but the Marines do show up just in time to clean most of them out. Drop Lord retreating with what remains of his Ling attack. Tank back here providing pressure all by his lonesome on the low ground outside of the creep. Queen count at 4. Nope, at 6. Total for True. He likes his Queens. He likes his Lings. +2 ground carapace being researched by True now. Catching an Overlord before it can retreat. Even a fast Overlord. Kelazhur, great micro there. Viking does find the Drop Lord up on this top right side. Great attacks on this Viking. Drop Lord doesn't even really try to run. He knows his days are over. Still not faster than a Viking, even with the speed upgrade. Another attempted drop by Kelazhur. Oh, tank. Tank got left alone. Where'd your medevac go? Maybe the Queens killed it. Tank gets destroyed. Kelazhur pressure now needs to come from this bottom left side. Just 2 full medevacs of Marines and 1 Reaper. 1 Reaper. He's our guy. Dudert. Is it Dudert? Man alive. I swear it's French or something. Duterte is what it is. Not dude. It's Dut. Duterte. Flying into this main base. There's nothing here for True to stop this from happening. Great spread of Marines. A lot of drones getting massacred. Queen 2 forced to retreat. Some Lings up trying to defend it. Meanwhile, an attack up the front by Kelazhur, killing more of these Creep Tumors, which does delay the push. Banelings for True are out, though. Oh, the Baneling count is very, very big. Speed for the Banelings not quite down yet, but there are 12 of them. Lings trying to deal with these Marines, but the upgrades are good. Upgrades are good. However, the Lings do have +1/+1, making them that much better as well. Trying to set up a picking up, boosting out. As the Banelings show up, 1 medevac does get taken down. The drop inside the natural base here, too, by Kelazhur, trying to clean out as much as they possibly can. Lings, Banelings show up, juking back towards the 3rd base, though. It's Kelazhur. The Queens taking down medevacs like they are made of paper mache. Yes, they do take it down. Some Marines on the high ground getting cleared out by some Queens as well. But 9 drones have died. Still back here in the natural base in a great position to deal with these Lings. Getting a bit of a surround is True, but then he picks up and boosts out. Is Duterte still alive? Oh my gosh, he's still alive. Unload him. Unload Duterte. I want to see how he's doing. The last one. Where'd he go? Whoa. Is he still... There he is. He's got 7 kills, Duterte does. He's a corporal. Well, holy shamoly, this might actually put him into our Reaper Hall of Fame, you guys. He's got 7 kills to his name. He's running around with Marines, dropping in medevacs, killing drones, killing lings with the best of them. Wow. Fantastic, Duterte. I was not super encouraged by your early game, but man, you've really picked it up. Really picked it up here. Lings sneaking into the 3rd base. It's not a planetary fortress. Oh no, but the Marine Marauders show up and chase them away. Good reaction time there by Kelazhur, not allowing that to happen. 53 to 47 total harvesters in favor of the Terran player. Duterte checking for bases that they don't know about. 4th base by True under construction along this bottom left side. A drop will accidentally see this and might be able to clear it out. Actually, Baneling with the Hellbats in front, with the Marauders in front, managing to deal with that. And yes, coming back around is Kelazhur saying, that was a base. That was a hatch right there. Dropping with that stim attack with the +2/+2 completed, +3/+3 on the way. These are Pult-esque upgrade timings for Kelazhur. Very impressive, forcing a cancel on that 4th base. Another drop back here at the natural. Are you alive, Duterte? Duterte is still alive. Marines pushing into this 3rd base now. Just the non-stop aggression out of Kelazhur. As soon as the Banelings show up, though, he boosts up and gets out. Infestors under construction as well. Did he get that hatch? Oh, he got the hatch. I didn't even see that. I was focusing. Oh, he did. Oh, Kelazhur, good job. Taking out that 3rd, effectively putting True on 2 bases at the 11-minute mark, while he's got 3 bases of his own. Income tab, 53 to 46. Kelazhur has a beautiful lead on that worker count. Double expanding is True. He can take this down. Kelazhur, True's being a little aggressive here. Duterte's still alive. You in here, man? Still has 7 kills. Still part of this squad. I like how the Marines have brought him in and made him part of their group. That is great. That is so beautiful to see. Roaches, Infestors coming in. Infernal Pre-Igniters on the way. Somebody in a previous cast said Infernal Pre-Igniter is the coolest name for an upgrade ever, and I have to agree. It's a great name for an upgrade, and especially since it does a lot for those Hellions and Hellbats. Kelazhur, there's a base popping right here. You can take it down. Where is his attention right now? I mean, he's bringing his army down along this left side. A lot of Hellbats in this army. Surprising number of Hellbats. Actually, what does he have? 13 of them? That's pretty good. All right, finally dropping on this 4th, but it might be too late. Yep, True has the response for that. Drop trying to sneak on up here into the main base. What's the reaction from True going to be? An Infestor comes in, trying to catch it with a fungal growth, and man, that's not a good place to land. There's the fungal. The chain fungal. Everybody is going to die here for sure. But the army shows up at the 4th base for Kelazhur. Everybody burning through. Hatch ends up falling. Continuing to push up. Getting rid of Overlords. Not supply blocking True to this point. But man, the Hellbats leading the way. Doing so much damage. That Blue Flame not quite there yet. Almost there. Almost there. Getting fungled. Getting fungled are the Hellbats. The 3rd hatch falls again. Banelings on top of everything. Lings trying to clear out. Blue Flame finishes, but I think all the Hellbats are gone. True just stomping through this attack fairly well. There's still a good handful of Marines and Marauders, but they are outnumbered immensely. Another drop back here by Kelazhur. Here at the main base, going to take out more of these drones. It is currently 53 to 41 Harvesters. True is not doing very well on that worker count. Lings trying to stream in and deal with this, but +3/+3 Marines are nigh invincible. 2 Zerglings alone, as it turns out. Queens show up, Roaches show up. Can they get that medevac with 8 hit points? No, can't get the medevac with 8 hit points. So 4th base now completed. It is a planetary fortress for Kelazhur up along this top side of the map that is currently 8119 to 53 army supply. Kelazhur working hard, up 20 workers on his opponent, True. True has the composition he wants, but is not as big as he wants. He's got Ling, Baneling, Infestor, Roach, getting Glial Reconstitution for his Roaches at the 13-minute mark. He's been delayed so bad, delayed so much by these attacks from the Kelazhur. Throwing up another command center's Kelazhur. Better safe than sorry, but he always says, pushing around with his army along the right side while the main army for True comes up the middle. Kelazhur coming back around to try to deal with this thing. Corrosive Bile just enough to deal with the Liberators, including the infested swarm eggs into infested Terrans. Infestor still alive. Lings taking down Hellbats. Hellbats with their Blue Flame upgrade. Doing pretty darn fantastic. And that's it. A GG out of True. True is defeated. Kelazhur is victorious. And Terran gets that win today. Wow. Fantastic play out of Kelazhur. The non-stop harassment from the bottom side, the right side, the main base. I think he dropped every single base at least twice. in this game. This natural took so much damage, so many dead workers in this game. Workers killed by Kelazhur, 23. I mean, it's not some of the massive worker death counts we've seen in the past, but still pretty darn impressive that Kelazhur was able to do this against True, who's widely considered one of the best Zerg players in the world at the moment. So fantastic play by Kelazhur, able to get those 4 bases up, able to incorporate a lot of Hellbats into his composition, which I think helped a lot against the Lings that True was going for. He had 9, and they just do so well against Lings, which is the majority of what True was trying to make happen. They do take extra damage from Banelings, so they're not invincible. But still, against that early Ling attack, Hellbats can clear those out and let your army deal with the rest of it afterwards. So, well done by Kelazhur, and that's it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself. Patrons! Nicholas Cheek, Sean Govin, Nick Riley, Josh Cornelius, Jin, Robert Farmer, Kayan, Matt Meermans, Hakon Marcus, Christopher, Alex Coffey, Ben Raboyne, 19 Day, Kith Garlow, Alexander Canaras, Complex, Ian Westbrook, Michael McIntosh, Sam Estagoy, Bo Brissett, Cale Anderson, Trevor Smith, Menhadin, GMP, Sik Kupata, Pedro Batsaris, Michael Wellen, Plaid, Henry Cooper, Clayton Knight, Jan Kodera, Kevin Chang, Rajiv Bhatt, link at the top right. Thank you. Bye.